evening, TikTokers. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. We've got a video for you here I think you guys might want to see. And that is going to be on the 1944 two-door sedan. This is my dad, Big Ron. This is his car. And we are going to be really getting into this car here over the next couple months, okay? Starting like now. As far as body work and painting this car. There is a whole plan on how we're gonna do it. And I want Big Ron, we're gonna walk around this car and he's gonna explain to you the things that we need to body work, the areas of concern, and what we're gonna be doing. We'll also go over where we're gonna paint this and how we're gonna paint it and what we're gonna use and all of those things as well. And just so you guys know what to expect coming over the next few months, there's gonna be a ton of work over here. There's gonna be a ton of work over here. So just be ready. We're not giving up on the Apache. Don't think that. But I want you to hear what's going on with the 1944 two-door sedan. So without further ado, Big Ron, we're going to start in the front and we're going to kind of walk around it and he's going to explain to you all the different spots and what he's done, and we'll get to the back.
All right. Now, as you can see here, this grill is a little rough. We really don't care because we never intended to use it anyway. It's just something in here while we were working on the car. We're putting a chrome one in it. Now the side pieces are in really good shape. The few little nicks that I have to touch up, but all in all, they're in excellent shape. This is really a pretty good. Once I get the new grill, it'll be great. Now I bought this doghouse back in Ohio, and it was in really good condition. The only thing I had to do on this hood was to weld it up. And
so what he's saying there is on a factory hood, there's a trim that comes down the middle. It's a two-piece hood.
Yeah.
So he took the trim off and then welded that up, ground it down, and then to the front, because here is like a handle to open the hood, and got rid of that and smoothed all that out.
It didn't open like this, but it did have the two pieces welded together, and it would have just eventually cracked. So I welded it solid all the way down. Took a while because I had to do, keep it from buckling. But we replaced all this stuff here. We put steel in this and welded it up. This hood had some chrome on it that we didn't really care for. So I built this piece here to kind of fill in all that.
He made this. That's not something you're going to normally see on any. I've never seen it on another one. So,
but it really does the trick. It kind of
it
I
hides
needed a filler.
A lot.
It hides a lot, and it just. Let me pop this hood, and you can see it. It's kind of cool. I know I only got 10 minutes, but
You're fine.
and I got to read my hinges there a little bit. But this piece here is no more than a piece of metal that I just added these wings on it and put the front on it. That way it had, and this is where I put my latch, which is an aftermarket latch. And at the end of the day,
works good.
It works, and you can take it right off. You have to do anything to the front of this car, you can take it off. It's easy to do. Now like I say, the hood is actually in excellent shape. It's been blocked. I did this a long time ago, but it's still really good. So all in all, I got to block and block and block. But the cowl, I did away with the vent that was here, and I put a different type of wiper system in because mine, I didn't have it at all.
This is out of a Super Beetle. Volkswagen Super Beetle is what this wiper system's out of.
And these aren't the ones that'll be in it. The other ones will be either painted or chrome and look nice. These are just something I was playing with. The roof itself was in excellent shape, and it still is. The drip rails are really pretty good. I just got to clean them up and reprime them. As you go, the doors are in really good condition. I did take the hinges off and put hidden hinges on, and bear claw latches and the same old. But pretty much the car is pretty straight. It's probably 80%, maybe 90% there as far as straightness until you get to the quarters are all good, but until you get to these fenders. These are aftermarket fiberglass fenders on the rear, and I like them because they have the lip, which I wanted a bigger tire on the back.
They've got this flare on them. So if you look at a normal 40 Ford fender, rear fender, they don't have this flare.
And
So
they come down to about here.
So how did you do that? You cut them or something?
Yeah, I just cut them off and raised them up so they wouldn't hit the tire. But I played with it to get the look that I really wanted. Now I got to dress this all back up. There's a little waviness to it. I never did get back to finish it. There's a weird little spot here when they built these fenders that I have to address. I'll just refiberglass this and make it all match going across. The other side's fine. It was this one. It's just a little weird, and I'm
Just this fender?
yeah,
It's weird.
not quite sure why. Now the back of this thing, I just installed a third brake light in it, which you can see here, and that'll be sanded down, and it'll be flush. And then when I paint, after I paint, I'll pull the tape off of it. So at the end of the day,
We're gonna bury that brake light in clear.
yeah, so you
So
won't
you
even
won't
see
even know
it
it's there.
until you hit the brake lights, and it'll shine through the clear. So
Which
that's
is-
kind of a cool little deal. The trunk needs a little attention. It's pretty straight. It's just got a few spots that I got to address. And on the back side of this, the recessed license plate box has been in there for like 7 years. So I need to finish that up and
Get some
clean that
primer
up.
on that, some
Yes.
OSPO and some primer. And
Yeah, this is another thing. It was just
it's set outside,
yeah, set outside.
you know, in
So-
Florida where it does this, where it rains.
But all in all,
You were saying something about the tail pan?
oh, and I put a Hagen gas door on this side, which is kind of cool. So you know, when you go to the gas station, you can. That's kind of cool. So, and we put LED lights in the back, and yeah,
Beautiful car.
yeah,
Now,
well built.
what's going to happen here, guys? So this car is going to go, the color of this car is black. It's BMW Jet Black 2 is the actual paint color, okay? And the reason for that is that there is no other pigment in that color. It is just straight black, okay, which is what we wanted. There's no metallic,
There's no blue.
there's no blues, yellows, any of that kind of stuff, right? It's black. Now, we also have the European, like super wet look, deep clear, okay? So we got to get this pretty damn straight. And then when we put it all together, it's going to look amazing. Now, the ultimate goal here is to eventually flame it like that car. That would be the goal, okay? But for now, we got to get it black. So we're going to get it black. Now, here's the trick. We're going to paint it right here in this 2-car garage. Now, when we paint this, the trunk lid will be off, the fenders will be off, the doors will be off, the fenders, the hood, the grill, all of this. So when we paint the body, it's going to be just the body is going to get painted, right? And then this will probably take somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 7 days to paint all this, okay? And wet sand and buff and do all the things. There's just a lot of parts. But we're going to do it here. We're going to build a booth, basically, out of 2x2s and heavy plastic. And we got a ton of this lighting that we have up here. We're going to put some of that in there as well, just to have really good light. And we're just going to keep doing it. Now, the other thing is we have an inflatable paint booth, which we will have set up out here, where as we do parts, we can take them straight into the booth and it can still sit out here and be safe. And that's what we're going to do. We're out of time, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you're looking forward to this, and we'll see you soon.